Episode 140 of I Said What I Said podcast. Starring your girl, Jazzy and Sasha.
Hey, y'all.
And we're here.
I'm a little parched, you guys. Don't worry about me. How you doing this week? I mean,
good.
It's the beginning of this week, so how was your previous week?
I can't remember, honestly. I try not to remember.
That's
like, especially work related. Because work was probably most likely annoying.
Okay.
So, but all of that,
specific things I can see, but just not to remember the whole week.
Oh no,
that would be very scary.
Work week was just like annoying, but like my week was great overall. Like got surprised. I saw Drake. That was fun.
Oh, somebody changed something. Okay.
I loved it. Did you love Drake?
I absolutely, positively. Hold on, we have to start this over because I feel. What am I even saying? What is positively, honestly? Wait a second, we're gonna start it over. Okay. Oh my God. Get it together.
Just breathe. Drink some of the drink.
I am breathing.
Drink some of the drink.
That ain't gonna help, but I got my water.
Episode 140 of I Said What I Said podcast, starring your girls, Sasha and Jazzy, and we're back.
Hi, everybody.
And we ready to get shit popping.
Oh boy, another week. Another dollar, another week.
Another dollar, another week.
I'm gonna start manifesting things in the beginning of the week. I'm just gonna keep saying on Monday, it's gonna be a good week. It's gonna be a good week. It's gonna be a good week, and hopefully that jump starts something for my weeks to just go smooth. Mm-hmm. But it's the beginning of this week, so you know, we got about 4 days for things to fuck up. But last week was pretty good. It started off excellent, and then I'm sorry, I was emotionally drained.
It was great for me.
Monday was amazing. I was off. Just everything went according to plan. I had my whole day mapped out because that night was the night. Mm-hmm. That Drake. Night was a night. It was Drake night. So we both got to see our big bro. Are you on a big bro, Drake?
No.
Sorry.
Are you fucking kidding me? Why the fuck would you say that?
You don't want a big...
Not Drake. Are you kidding? No. Hell no.
Bro. And it might be ass backwards, but seeing him in concert... It made me fall in love with him even more. But I realized that type of love that I have for Drake, it wouldn't be conducive to me. Spiritually, mentally, physically. So I'm going to put him on big bro. Like, that's my brother status. You know them fake brother-sister relationships? I have to have that with him. I have to have that with him because I just can't make him the apple of my eye. I can't do it. It's not going to be good for me.
He is a groupie, though. I don't like that about him.
I find it funny. It just speaks to a little bit more of that character.
Just a groupie to everybody.
Why? The picture was sexy red?
No. Let's move on.
Clearly that was it. Okay. Hit the soft spot. So what's your song mood for this week?
I'm not going to say this week. I'm not going to say... Okay, this week and probably like up until like probably like my birthday trip is going to be... Peaches and Eggplant. Young Nudie and
Peaches and Eggplant.
And 21 and 21 Savage.
That song scares me.
I love it.
You know the books.
It's so like a fuck a slut. Like
wait a minute.
That's the first thing he says.
I know, but it's a little harder than that.
Like,
but then again, that kind of music is subjective. However you're
it's
feeling.
It's just like a good time. Like, it's like when you out, a good time song. But I will say that my last week, I don't know if did we talk about it on here? Cardi B on Point Me To. Did we talk about that on here? We did.
That was my song.
Okay,
mood.
well, I will
came out that
say
night.
It's not my song mood or whatever, but shout out to the OMG girls because this happened last week. We didn't talk about that. We didn't talk about them putting out Lover Boy, the full version.
Yeah. No, we didn't.
No,
we didn't talk about it. We spoke about it personally. Yeah. Well, I sent it to you. We went back and forth.
Mm-hmm. So shout out to the OMG girls. That song came out years ago. It wasn't even a song. It got to the first point of the first verse, and that was it.
That was a snippet, if you ever called a snippet.
A snippet, and it was like a damn snippet. Like, but I'm just shout out to them because they put out the whole song. So
I know the choreography.
Okay. Ooh, what about you?
Song mood. And in celebration of getting to experience, our big bro Drake. Mm-hmm. Drake and Drive Part 2, Ombre.
I love that.
Part 1, Part 2. You know what I really love? I love when artists have these continuation songs. So the Part 1 might be real slow, or like a minute plus. Mm-hmm. Maybe like a minute 30 seconds. Mm-hmm. It's not long. It's like a snippet. They'll have the Part 1 on one album, Part 2 on the next album. So like, it just makes me anticipate, are they going to put a Part 3 on here? One song. It's just like one long elongated song. Yeah. Somebody needs to put all, like, every artist that's done a Part 1, a Part 2, a Part 3, a continuation to a song, mm-hmm. a DJ needs to put all of them together, loop it. So you can just hear it as one big transitional piece. That should be dope.
All right.
Maybe I can do it. Maybe it could be me.
Try it.
One day. But yes, Ombre. All the songs, the songwriters turn artists are really in their bag right now. The people that are writing for everybody, Ombre, Jazzy, Dustin Conrad, all these different R&B artists that are writing for other people, rappers, singers included. They doing their thing. Mm-hmm. They're showing it like, I could write for you, but I'm going to still be fly as hell with my own music. I'm feeling it. Mm-hmm. Feeling it. So, we don't really have too much on celebrity bullshit. I feel like everything that's come out since we last recorded has just been, I have no bandwidth to talk about them. Like,
I don't remember.
It's nothing to remember. You wouldn't, even if you did see it 1,000 times. Mm. There's only one story that stuck with me that
you saw. I updated it.
Yeah, that's what I saw. It's a doozy. This one is different.
I'm aggravated. I just want to sit there and say I'm aggravated by the whole thing.
I don't know when this story dropped. I just know that I think some Fridays ago is when it got really polarized and big. Carlee Russell, a Kentucky? I think
Alabama.
I know why I said Kentucky. Okay. Because Beyonce was in Louisville, Kentucky. The week that story broke. The week this story broke. Somebody said she did this to get free Beyonce tickets.
Okay, anyway, let's go.
Just saying. It's a lot of narratives. Let's just put them out there. But Miss Carlee Russell, I don't know age. I don't even know where the girl was really from. But was reported to be missing for going on 48 or 72 hours. I can't get that right either. There were claims that she saw a toddler on the side of the interstate, went to go and help the toddler while she was on the phone with a relative. The relative heard her scream into the phone, call got disconnected. There were claims that she was kidnapped, human trafficked, and Black Twitter, as Black Twitter does, went very, very, very hard. You gotta include
Black TikTok too.
Black TikTok. With trying to bring some notoriety, some, just put a push behind this story so that law enforcement would take it more serious. The claims have been made, and I do believe that there's a lot of black women, brown women missing in this country right now. On a serious note, before we get into these jokes, on a serious note, there's a lot of black and brown women that are missing in this country due to human trafficking, organ trafficking. Can I say that on here?
Yeah.
Allegedly, that have not been found, tens of thousands of women. And I guess once this got out, people wanted to make sure that we didn't have to add 10,001 to the list. So the shit went viral. It was on news publications, from the blog posts, the rumor mills, to all the way up to national television, cable television, and news. So when it comes down to it, about 48 hours of continued push from the internet, Carlee piped back home. We got an update that Miss Russell was good and fine. She was shaken and disheveled. Her parents came out the following day after they saw a good amount of backlash stating that how did she get found, or how did she return without anything happening to her and go straight to her parents' house? So there were speculations. I do want to preface this with this. There have been speculations about this girl being truthful with this story from a lot of people since the beginning. We live in the time of the internet, PI, private investigators. We got CIA agents. Everybody's on the FBI list, and they are solving crimes. So a lot of people had a lot of doubts with this story and her credibility in actually being kidnapped the entire time. But a lot of those people, motherfuckers was telling them to shut the fuck up. We just want this girl to come back home. A whole bunch of black girls are missing. Why do you think that this one is different? Well, those people were right. Miss Russell lied. Was never kidnapped.
Never.
There have been a bunch of reports on why she did this bullshit, and I'm gonna tell you right now, the most prevalent one is that she was trying to get the attention of her ex-boyfriend. First claims that we heard where this shit was not motherfucking true is when the cops over there in Alabama shared with the public, which I have never seen them fucking do. Unless it's a known serial killer.
The phone?
Yeah, like the phone. And they showed her recent
search
history, which was the movie Taken.
How to steal from a register and not get caught.
Do you have to pay for an Amber Alert?
Yeah.
How long does an Amber Alert last? Are Amber Alerts only for children? Which we clearly see it's called Amber Alert for a reason. They really are only for children. It has to be a child missing. Like if an adult gets kidnapped.
I saw they have an elderly one too though.
They might have an elderly one, and that definitely got to be by state, because
Baltimore, Maryland, they have the elderly.
They got to be by state, which they should implement that everywhere. But still, the girl lied. Her family was sitting there asking us to be kind with them, give them their privacy. She was very shaken. There were claims of the kidnappers giving her Cheez-Its to eat. Allegedly somebody took pictures with her. She don't know if she was naked or not. She said she wasn't sexually assaulted in any way. She also said that it was a white man in an 18-wheeler. Now that I believe right off rip. There's some shit they would do. If it was true, it'd be them. Or no, actually, human traffickers really be... I don't know why you would pick that as your car to kidnap. Maybe because you can hide a lot of things.
And then 18-wheeler showed up on the video.
Yeah, and people were making videos. The baby was never seen. The baby on the interstate was never seen.
And then when she was, I was like, oh my God, like I really hope they find this girl. Like that's so sad. I said it in my head. Like that's so sad. But then it's like I was talking to my mom, and I'm like, it's sad, like how like nowadays, like with me, I don't start. Like I'm sorry, I'll call and I'll report it. But because of, I've just been told so many ways of like, the human, like the sex trafficking and all of that stuff is, if it's a baby walking on the side of the road by themselves, if it's a baby in the car seat,
kids.
And kids, and what the new one is? Old people.
Yeah.
When, so you got to be careful even helping an old person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be careful.
Can't open the door, can't help them across the street.
No, you have to, and it's like, and stuff like that. It's like, I will just have to like chuck it up to, my safety. And as long as, like, I made a call, a call for something.
I'm saying
I'll call, but...
Yeah, it's just...
It's just what I've been taught. It's just what, I've been seeing and stuff like that. So, I was just like, why? And I was like, why would she stop? And then after it came out that everything was like, that it was a lie. You know how desperate and how up here you got to be? When you want to phone with somebody and you just start fake tussling and screaming.
Fake screaming and throwing herself on the ground. Fake beating your own
ass. And they gave
you
Cheez-Its, but you couldn't remember if you was naked or not when they took pictures.
How
the fuck you remember you ate Cheez-Its, but you don't remember if somebody took pictures of you naked?
I will offer some pushback. Cheez-Its are memorable. That cheese, that artificial, is so good. It's pungent. It's strong.
I love Cheez-Its.
It's strong. Yeah. Cheez-Its are strong. But I remember, like if I chew down Cheeto, Cheez-Its, I'm gonna know.
True.
I don't know why that would be the choice for food of the kidnappers, but neither here nor there. I would have thought they wouldn't feed your ass if you know. Maybe they didn't want her to pass out from starvation.
And how you get home?
We never even got that far. It's
because she left her phone there, right?
She left her wig and her phone on the side of the highway. It was reports that her wig and her phone were on the side of the highway.
Excuse me. So then basically you did you walk home? Did they give you an Uber home?
We never got that far.
Did they drive you home?
And you want to know why? She lied.
I know when it came out today that she said it was a hoax.
Yeah, her attorney, because she knows she got a lawyer up. Her attorney has spoken, and she made a mistake and it was a hoax. And she came back home when she realized that millions of people were looking for her in this 18-wheeler with Cheez-Its. I don't know where Carlee was for them days. I don't know what she was doing. I don't know whose attention she was trying to gain.
And she had that damn boy put out that long message and you was fucking lying. That's some fucked up shit.
I'll tell you this. If it's a mental health component, I don't even feel like going there. I hope she get help.
I don't think it is.
I really think that she just
wanted this nigga attention. Girl, you couldn't make a TikTok?
I don't think that this would have got. I don't think she ever expected it to get this far. For other people sitting here saying that I don't know if I've seen anybody saying that she needs to get jail time. I'm sure it's out there.
Yes, people are saying that she need to get jail time.
No, she doesn't.
And that's what people are really asking.
No, she doesn't.
People are asking if there's consequences. Like that's their people's main thing was before they eat.
They can charge her for obstruction of police resources.
Yeah.
I heard, and they can charge her or at least fine her upwards of $250,000 for like wasting resources. Getting national attention off of a fake story. So I know there is some type of
people are
maybe for that.
They're like
jail time.
For that.
No, because I did hear this from somewhere else. Karens make these fucking stories up all the time to the cops and waste millions of dollars in resources and police fucking time when they could be dealing with an actual crime. Nobody gets them locked up unless we gonna lock them white bitches up. Carlee's gonna be okay. She'll get some help. Hopefully we never have to hear about this again on that platform. Learn something from this. We would hope. I was worried about sis, but I'm not gonna lie that this tickled me. I'm sorry. I could find the humor all up and down in this story, and maybe I'm just not mature enough on the aspects of certain things in life. But this was funny.
Like
I know a lot of people were upset. A lot of people were mad. Whatever. But this one was actually, when it wasn't serious anymore, the shit was funny.
Like,
it was funny. Cheez-Its, as the story started to unveil itself. Top-notch comedy. Can't tell me this couldn't be a movie.
You don't remember shit else but Cheez-Its.
It's distinct. It's a distinct taste. Carlee, sis, I pray you get the help you need urgently, but you a funny bitch. I'm gonna call it. That's a funny bitch.
No, it's funny. It's just like
baby on the side of the road. She took Kevin Hart's whole stand up and said, "I'm gonna fuck him up with this one." That was
his stand up.
Well, I don't know if it was necessarily his. Honestly. She had some tweets, they dug up her tweets and shit. She had some tweets from about 10 years ago saying Kevin Hart was hilarious. He was one of her favorite comedians. And then he had the bit on one of his specials about the fucking baby on the side of the road, on the highway. I would not be surprised. She was sitting there tweeting about Taken being her favorite movie. Sis was telling us what she was about to do. Or telling that fine-ass man that these women are now coveting. That man got over 200K followers because they found Carlee Russell's boyfriend and have been making videos about the insinuation of his member being long and strong, and that's why it could only be penis to drive a bitch to do some shit like this. And I ain't gonna lie, that's some ignorant shit, but I'm with it.
He look good. I
don't know if dick could make you act this crazy. I want to believe she wasn't that far
wrong. I'm going to make a TikTok. I'm going to follow you before I do that.
But was it Carlee writing this narrative? Or did Twitter come out with all these think pieces because of the on a serious note, because of all the women that are missing right now that people know about or missing and then end up in the worst case scenario possible. Twitter wrote this whole story for this girl. Carlee ain't told us not one thing.
Very true.
They done made the boyfriend the protagonist of the story. She over here like Twitter wrote this out for her.
That's true.
She wanted to make that nigga upset. She wanted to get that nigga worried. We took her story and we just amplified it. Who told us to do that?
She said that?
No, but that's my theory.
No, say no. She said that she did this for him?
I feel like... No, and that's what I'm saying. Twitter made that up. That girl ain't tell us what she did this shit for.
Oh.
Only the lawyer just came out and said, that she's sorry.
Oh,
we don't know if it's about the bearded man.
Oh, yeah.
Twitter made that up. So we can't be mad at Carlee. Carlee ain't tell us why she did this bullshit.
Oh, okay.
She ain't tell us why she threw herself in the ground.
Oh, y'all shut the fuck up. Why would y'all say that?
Is it penis? Is it a big probability that it's penis?
Could be.
Good penis.
Could be.
Carlee, I'm gonna pray for you, sis. That's the only story I can remember from last week. So maybe I got me some selective hearing. But let's move it on up. No, actually, the shit that happened the previous week and a half has just been so egregious.
What?
Just egregious. I can't even name it because even shit today came out with the whole Carisha thing with her son in the backstage and rolling out.
Oh yeah.
That JT arguing with the side chick with Uzi. Motherfucking who else? I don't even know. Like a bunch of shit.
Jamie Foxx put out a video.
Jamie Foxx put out Boozy daughter cursing down, calling me a bitch ass nigga after he took back a car she brought. Just the amount of ignorance that I saw. And I said, I can't be a part of it. I'm glad for the little humor that
fucking
I found in Carlee.
Meek Mill screaming free Tory at the Rolling Loud in Switzerland.
That could never lie. That thread is Meek Mill slow. You think if we make that the episode title, we gonna get flagged?
Yes.
Yeah. All the Philly gonna come for us.
Yep.
I ain't fucking with them. I ain't fucking with them. But we do have an I See You player, and I think it's one of the crazy bitches that I was talking about. She did some good, y'all. JT is a jack of all trades because she is launching a resource website to help formerly incarcerated women reintegrate. Sometimes you just got to sound it out. You got to pronunciate. She's helping formerly incarcerated women integrate back into society. And even though her name has been in the news for some bullshit, this is really fucking dope.
Yes.
One, reform programs. I'm glad that we get to see the Rock Nation reform program that Meek Mill and Jazzy and Mike Rubin, I think, they have together. JT, she's doing this to reintegrate women back into society. And because they say that incarceration in jail is supposed to be a rehabilitation. You're supposed to restabilize yourself, but it actually is one of the...
Because they let you out and that's it.
Yeah, they're one of the easiest ways to break you down as a person. This is... Jail is not... It's not a reform program. There's a lot of people who go in there and it can be a space for them to slow down and reevaluate themselves. They end up becoming animal and institutionalized, and then they don't know how to ever function in society ever again. Or when
you get out, you go to your PO, whatever it is, and you got to do...
They make it harder for you.
A certain amount of hours somewhere, but they put you somewhere where, you know what I'm saying, where you're not interested in. How about, put them somewhere where they're interested in. Put them somewhere where they're interested in. They're going to fuck up and they're going to be right back, you know what I'm saying, right back in your office.
It's a breaking system.
Yeah.
I believe jail is it's their original bucking system to sit there and really rear in. Because let's be real, African American men are the highest population of people that are incarcerated. It's like a bucking system. We break you down and we hide it and disguise it as trying to help society.
Yep.
But it breaks you. There are some certain programs and things of that nature. There's certain states that are trying to give people that are incarcerated more rights. But at the end of the day, it's just a situation where it's a bucking system. We're going to break you down. You're never going to go back to your true self.
I agree.
So shout out to JT. she's experienced that life, and you know she's giving back. Out of all the bullshit, let me tell you something. I appreciated this the most. If you're gonna do some shit with your money, do some shit that can really evoke change. Mm-hmm. So shout outs to Mrs. Uzi. Mm. I won't do it. I want to, but I won't. And the breakdown is extensive this week, you guys, just because we don't got too much bullshit happening on the that we want to talk about on the celebrity side. Meter. So let's get to this breakdown. So I've been watching Run the World on Starz. It's a Starz original series.
It's so good.
Second season just finished.
I finished,
but
I'm up to date.
Can you tell me? Did you see promotion for this show at all?
Yes, but like on commercials, like when I'm on YouTube, it's ads.
Okay.
Or if I'm watching like a show or something like that, I'll see a commercial.
I don't know how Bree found this show. Shout out to Bree.
And I seen it when I was on Twitter. You know, they have like sponsor ads sometimes.
I think that I can vaguely remember an ad from Twitter about this, but I never knew that this show existed, and it's really fucking good.
It's really good.
It's really good. Storyline is on point. The acting is on point. It's like a genuine friendship show. Yep. It's a premise of the girls like to say it's what Harlem should have been.
I couldn't even get into it. The first episode, I was over it.
Harlem.
Excuse me.
I wouldn't have liked it sober, but I ate an edible and watched Harlem, and I was the angriest I've ever been in my entire life with how bad it was.
Megan Good's in it, right?
Yeah.
And the girl from Empire.
Oh, she is?
Miss Kitty. Woo Woo Kitty.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's how much I just couldn't.
And Tyler, and what's his name? Tyler LePet, whatever his name is.
LePelli or
Diamond.
Yeah, Diamond. But yeah, anyway. But Run the World, season 1, episode maybe 6 or 7. There was a conversation going on at a dinner party that one of the girls were hosting, and even though it was shade being thrown, this older professor for this college that this girl is doing her PhD program in. I love this storyline.
I love her. I like her.
Doing her PhD program in. Pretty much, they were talking about women and when they fuck up. And I know you guys might be like, "What are you talking about?" But I got it as, she trying to throw shade at the girl and say she's fucking up as a person. Like, if you're fucking a professor per se, I'm not trying to give the show away, right, but here we are. You might be fucking a professor, and she was saying, I don't find anything wrong with it. It's as long as you fuck up, meaning fuck your way to the top. She said, if a woman is going to be used by a man in any way, shape, or form on a physical sense, at least one of the men that she ever does anything with should catapult her to a different level. So I want to know, do you believe in fucking up?
Yes. Anybody?
Wait a minute.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's how fast you went.
Anybody, I feel like that you come across and you're dating and y'all are fucking and y'all are spending that time together. Like, fuck up. Like, oh my God. Like,
I'm talking about in the workplace.
I know.
Oh, like, you talking about like fucking, okay.
What do you mean? You mean, okay, so what do you mean? Like,
I say F up. I just feel like those.
So what do you mean? Like, you mean in the workplace? What do you mean?
Like, so say you're in a company, you want to excel, you want to come up on a promotion status. Some women will sleep with somebody of a higher stature to get where they want to go.
I was thinking of it. I thought I was thinking it some other way.
Or I know she was saying it on a sense of career-wise, women should at least have sex with one man that's going to catapult them to the next level. I know she was mainly bringing it up because of career-wise, but it can be applied to what you're talking about as well. They do say that even in relationship status.
I'm just saying like us, like
in
us
regular girls, like
let's date that stature or whatever.
Us.
Like, what's her name? I will always say, like, I'm glad she stuck, like, not stuck with it, but she used it for what it was. Carucci and Chris Brown.
Yes, he did catapult her,
and she took it and ran as she should. Like, I really feel like
I think a lot of people need to do that.
Like,
I think a lot of girls in the industry actually portray that, and then they get these nasty ass names of being a whore just because they're not. Somebody in their life needs to propel them in some way.
Right.
I don't want to use Carisha as an example, but she did get a show. music, sponsorship.
You saw her damn
money.
Her damn set. I mean, her little thing. Her party rolling out was a Risha roulette party.
Hello. Card games, merchandise. She had the #1 podcast for weeks in a row, and she drops a episode quarterly.
Every 6 months.
Yeah. So, and all of that is because she was fucking up.
I say do it.
I know there's supposed to be some type of moral compass on the aspects of not selling yourself to the highest bidder, blah, 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 whatever you want to sit here and say. I don't know if I could personally fuck up in that sense, but I don't knock anybody who does it as long as it's consensual. There's no coercion. There's no taking advantage of. Power dynamics being involved. If the woman is a willing participant or the man is a willing participant in trying to excel themselves, and they are going to exchange sexual favors in an effort to make themselves be high on a higher platform, if that's what they want to do, I'm not judging it.
Nope.
Because I know in desperate times, if I really needed to get something done, and that was a way to help me with the hard work that I know that I put in. As long as I put in some work before I get to that point, I think I could do it.
Yeah.
I think I could do it. Like I'm busting my ass and I just need to jump over this hump. Now people might sit there and say that, well, that person is using your desperateness to get over onto that next level. They're taking advantage of you. I don't necessarily see that if I'm a willing participant and I know what my outcome is going to be. If there's going to be a goal at the end. So do women need to fuck with at least one person in their lifetime that's going to excel them and propel them? I do believe it's a good stepping stone. And I do believe that it sets standards for, what you may want on a financial standpoint in your relationship. Ooh, I made that sound real sweet. Shout out to Run the World. I'm about to go finish up season 2. Okay. I don't think we've ever spoken about this on here. But I got a little twist for this one. Flued out etiquette. And I know y'all might be like, girl, now everybody done touched that topic. But I want to get it on some different aspects. Let's start with, would you fly a guy out?
Yeah. I have to really like you, though. Like, I really have to like you. Because I don't be liking niggas. I really have to like you. Like,
scenario. I'm going to start doing that during the podcast. Scenario. First time you flying out. Like, this is going to be the first time y'all meet. Y'all do have a rapport.
What you mean, first time we meet?
The first time, like, you're in different states, and would you fly a guy out? Y'all do have a rapport.
I'm a little scared about stuff like that.
Y'all do have a rapport. Y'all been talking, FaceTime. Y'all built some type of relationship via long distance, whatever the case may be. Are you flying them out?
Yeah, I would. I would like come out here. I don't mind doing stuff like that. I would. I would feel more safe because of me. I would feel more safe him coming out here anyway than me going there for the first time.
All right. Now let me hear this. When you hear about girls getting flown out and people are saying if you're going to get flown out, you should expect to have sex. People are saying just because somebody flies me out or just because I fly somebody out doesn't mean that I'm effing them. Do you believe if you fly somebody out, they got to be ready to drop them draws? I'm trying to switch this. If you flying somebody out.
If we going to be talking, I would already probably expect that we going to be fucking. Like, because I'm pretty sure we would already did it on a fucking, like, camera anyway. Like, phone sex.
I did say y'all had a rapport.
I'm pretty sure. Like, if you're not, what you coming out here for us to go eat? No. Like.
Now, on a vice versa tip, if a guy flies you out, should he expect to fuck?
If we already had
No. Let's just say no. Y'all never had sex before. He offers to fly you out.
I don't know, but I'm probably going to want to. I'm probably going to want to, though.
But you don't know if you want to. When he's flying you out, but you don't know if you want to. Like, should he? Because I always hear this question. This is gonna come up. I bet you it's gonna come up on. They're gonna reincarnate this motherfucking topic as soon as we drop this fucking episode. Because that seems to happen nowadays. But bitch, I'm not going.
I don't know.
I'm not going if I'm not bumping.
You not?
I'm not going. I'm not getting. If I get flown out, I'm gonna want to bone. I'm not going if I'm not boning. I'm a grown ass woman. I don't have to see you if I don't want to get on that. If we're speaking on a romantic level, I'm not trying to make friends here. We're not talking about that. If I'm not getting on the plane unless you have turned me on in some aspect before I get on this plane. I got to know that we can even get there before I get on this plane because I want to bone.
Oh my God, that shit fucking scares me, bro. Like, everybody want that.
Should the man
track my location, Sasha? I would probably be a fucking nervous wreck. Like, please, fucking kidding me.
I've never been flown out.
Me either.
I don't believe that you have to. I don't believe that you have to have sex with the person if they fly you out. I'm just saying, for me, I'm not even getting on the plane if I don't think that I'm gonna wanna get down with the get down. That's me. That's me. Do whatever makes you happy.
Right.
But that's part of the etiquette. I just think that I don't think you should be getting. I don't know if you should be going in, unless it's like on a friendship aspect, unless things are going to be platonic to a certain extent. Like, there's a lot of girls that be talking sex with the guys, and then when they get flown out, they don't want to have it. And to each his own. To each his own. To each his own.
Yeah, because if I'm sending you like no fakes, no case pics and stuff, like that's gonna be fucked up when we get there and it don't happen.
And then you're like, say sex is on the like in the conversation before you even get flown out. Why is it on the aspect now that you're surprised when that person wants to be physical with you? Like, you can't be surprised. You can still say no, but you can't be surprised. Now, if they get disrespectful, if they start to offend you in any type of way because you don't want to have sex, that's when you can turn up as well.
Because when we go to New Orleans, I'm fucking.
Oh,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, wow, how the fuck I'm gonna say I'm here? Like, what?
With your coochie, just like that, pow. Didn't know that was coming up. I'm just gonna make a mental note of that in the Rolodex, in the brain Rolodex. Don't. Taboo.
Ooh.
This girl different. However, let us get into some salacious shit. I mean, the food out conversation was a little bit more freaky than I thought it would be. My bad. Oops. Anyway, let's talk about extracurricular activities. We are dual income mommies. If I got one job, I got another job. I have my main job. I got my side hustle. Vice versa. Over here on this side, we do our thing. But what is a taboo, out of pocket, people would not consider normal side hustle that you would do if you had the chance?
Dog walking.
Thinking about doing.
Dog walking.
Why is dog walking taboo for you?
I love walking Rocky. Like, I love walking dogs. When I go to my grandfather's house,
bank off that shit.
I love walking my grandfather's dog and Rocky. Like, we just be all over. I just love it. We just be all over the place. Like, I mastered them not getting tangled. Like, I bought a little dual leash thing.
You made
like,
a thing out of it. I'm gonna tell you right now, you can't pay me a dog walk. You can't pay me a dog walk. Well, maybe you would have to pay me the dog walk for me to really want to do it. I do it for the kid because I have to.
I love it.
That's crazy. Your answer was kind of, PG compared to mine. I'm just saying.
God. Oh, you were there? I want to start selling foot pics, and I also want to start selling my panties.
Well, goddamn, she done.
I want to start selling. I have very pretty feet, and I want to start selling my panties.
You do have pretty feet. You could definitely get some money for feet pics.
Panties.
Let me tell you something. I support the feet pics. Even the girls with hands they making some money too. Like some weird shit. Pictures in general, whatever you want to do. I support it. I cannot support the panties. Let me tell you why. I have a superstition.
Why?
A lot of these panty requests are for it to have your bodily fluids on it. Like men be wanting panties that you've been wearing all day with sweat, secretions. I'm gonna say secretions, blood, shit like that. Like kinky, real fetishy on your underwear type shit. That's the stuff that gets the most money. You get what I'm saying? Like,
what do they do with it?
I don't know what they do with it. I don't want to know what they do with it. I don't want to kink shame, but you are asking for my dirty undies. Now, this is why I don't believe in it, because I have a superstition. I think voodoo. I think you're gonna play around. That's my bodily fluids. That came from me. What are you gonna do with it? I just like. I can't do it.
What I honestly want to do.
People play too much.
I have to actually remind Alana that she has to post it on her Instagram. But what I really want to do is, I need everybody to follow me on TikTok. I just need at least 1,000 followers because I'm going live.
What are you talking about?
And I'm going there, and I'm going to popcorn. I'm good at it. And y'all just need to follow me on TikTok at Jazzy, of course.
Gang, gang.
Because I'm really good at it. I have to remind Alana to post a video. Like, I just follow me on TikTok. Like, as long as I have 1,000 people.
I'm gonna go. It's fine. You don't have to worry. I'm gonna go.
That's what I want to do.
Oh, my Lord.
I'm into it. I would get a whole wig, like, everything. Like,
what's the name of that trend? N something?
I don't know.
AI something? There's an AI trend going on TikTok. Y'all look that up. I'm going to be honest. There have been so much artificial intelligence talk on podcasts, and we haven't gotten into it. And I feel like that is a mutual thing that we never even had to say, I don't want to talk about that shit. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I see some benefits for it in some places, and I just see it being used for evil in other places. And I do not want to talk about that shit. Because I really...
No, I'm saying that now that I have I was always for it, but now that I actually like took it upon myself to actually do the research and actually read, because sometimes I'm not a reader. Like, that's why I'm not a reader. I've never like really been like a reader and stuff. Like, if I had to read, I would fucking read, but like I actually like skim through the stuff about the writer's strike and everything.
Yeah.
And seeing what they trying to use as AI for it. I'm like, that's ridiculous.
Nobody would work.
Like, that's ridiculous.
Families would literally...
That means I could film with you for 6 seconds, and that 6 seconds could be for 70,000 million films that you're going to make for the rest of the...
Yeah, they say you should be happy with that shit.
Excuse me.
That speaks to what the fuck they had before. If that's what you're supposed to be happy with. Like,
I'm for them. I'm for it.
The actors.
Stay down.
And the
I support the actors and the writers. I support it.
Yeah, because y'all think y'all show's about to come back. They're not.
Abbott, right, too?
Yeah, there's literally no cable television shows on the schedule for this upcoming fall.
And Power don't count, right?
They filmed already.
They're done.
But it's not cable television, but I don't think they're part of the SAG union.
Okay.
Because it's more of an independent original series for a streaming
So it's like
platform.
ABC, NBC,
yeah,
CBS.
Those shows. So Abbott will be affected. Like, if... what's them damn shows? Modern Family. Those shows, if they were still on.
But
But like all the Shonda Rhimes shows on ABC, all those are done.
No BET show.
No BET shows. I don't... No. Because they have the BET platform.
No.
BET might not be a part of the SAG.
Okay.
No.
That's
they might not be.
He knows all his shows.
It might not. But no, he might be a part of it. I got to see how that goes.
Because then they're having... what's the call coming up? So they're probably not going to have any... What is it? The Emmys? What's coming up?
The Emmys. Yeah, all the nominations came out. And shout outs to Abbott. Bunch of different shows.
Kiki, Stormy Reed.
Stormy Reed is amazing. Zendaya, of course.
Zendaya. So many black people got... Rihanna. Like, so many people, black people got nominated.
Yeah, she got best docuseries for the Fenty fashion show, right?
In Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. Listen, when it comes down to it, wait, how the hell did we get here?
You know why?
Wait, no, why?
No, because we was talking about
oh, the secretions and feet pics, and then you went somewhere, right? Okay, well,
no, I did not.
We're back. No, so taboo side jobs. If I'm,
hey, how did we get there?
Because it's the question. What extracurricular activities, taboo side jobs would you have? You said dog walking. Dog walking is a profession. What I was thinking more like definitely with the feet pics.
I said the feet pics.
Feet pics. And then I went into saying don't do your damn panties. I would really do the TikTok thing. I think that's kink based. I think people get a real freaky satisfaction with thinking that real people are robots.
But to me, it's not okay. But when it's not even.
I ain't trying to knock your hustle.
No. When other people, it's like when you could tell, like because when you going, it's not going to work. It's not how it goes. So it's not really like robot. Like it's really because people. It's
like AI simulation.
People are trying to act like real, like just
like video games.
Yes,
it's supposed to mimic like a video game character, and they're doing whatever you say. And there gotta be some kinky shit going towards it. But this girl had started popping up on my TikTok feed, and she's like, I just started this shit. She can't keep it together though. She be
the black girl,
and just laughing the whole entire time. But the first night that she ever did it, she made $500. $500 in what? She said that was like in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Some people be on there all day like Queen AI, and she said she coming to Hollywood.
She feeling herself right now, and I'm gonna piss off at her. She feeling herself right now, girl. I don't follow her, but
$10K a month all the way to.
And she got OnlyFans. Yeah. She has to look for it.
Yeah, she does. It's kind of scary.
And her accent, they was like, "What is it?" I said TikTok. He was cracking up, but she's from Canada. What is that? What is it?
Canadian. It's like she gives Jocelyn Hernandez, but it's like a Canadian accent. But she gotta be from like Quebec or some shit.
But it's for real. It's like her talk.
It's a really broken, nasty French accent.
Okay,
like that. I'm sorry to all the people in Quebec. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know how y'all sound.
Like what?
Jail.
So you would do feet pics?
I would do feet pics. I can't do underwear at all in any capacity.
Asshole pics?
Wow. Fizz.
You said fizz?
No fizz. Asshole. I don't know about genitalia. You know
if they say stick a diamond plug up there and send me a picture.
Yeah, I could do it because that's crazy.
Then they say,
like just bare asshole. I don't want to do that. But if it had the toy,
they say take it out and let me, and then take a picture with the peg in, and then take it out. Take a picture when it's out.
I would. Oh, like me pulling it out?
No, when it's out.
When it's out already. Mm-hmm. What are they gonna see? Booty juice?
$1,000.
$1,000. I'll do it. Why ain't just leave with the price? The fuck? Let's talk about it. Get meat and potatoes. Get down to the nitty gritty. Yeah, $1,000. You just give me a price. You trying to sell it? I was in.
Slave play.
I'm not. Shut the.
Okay.
Woo, girl, don't make me tight. You gave me bad.
10,000.
Slave play? You gotta be out your fucking mind.
To call him massa.
No, not doing it. Slave, no. I have morals. It sounds like I'm trying to convince. It sounds like I'm trying to convince myself, but where we were out, and why this topic actually came up in my head is that we were out and we were having a conversation about. I don't even know how the conversation with a bunch of people got to, like, would you do porn? Would you do OnlyFans? Like, not just like any type of sex work where it involves a camera. Would you do porn?
I would do OnlyFans in a heartbeat. But you have to be very consistent.
You wouldn't do blacked? Or like one of those? So you would, okay. You would do OnlyFans. What would you do? I would do OnlyFans. Actually, don't give them too much.
I would do OnlyFans and I would do a porn site, but the porn, like, it would have to just be like.
So you would do porn?
Yeah, but for the neck, like,
no.
I wouldn't want to be seen.
POV?
I would wear a mask.
You would have to do OnlyFans then. The porn industry, they sell nasty ass fantasies. People are gonna want to see.
Okay, then I would
to dictate
that
so you know your face is not gonna be seen. It would have to be on your. I
would do OnlyFans
because there's a lot of girls that do that.
I would do OnlyFans. You would just be like very consistent. I would do OnlyFans. I want my man to be my manager.
A lot of the couples do it. A lot of the girls and the couples.
I would want to. Like, if I could find a man that's down, I would really want to.
does OnlyFans and she fucking on there. It's only her man. It's only her boyfriend.
Oh, they still together?
It's only I don't know if they're still together now, but her OnlyFans consisted of content only with her boyfriend at the time. So
yeah, I would do it.
I love watching porn, my kind of porn, but I don't think I could sell porn. Like, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do porn. Like, if I was gonna do OnlyFans, like, I would do something more novelist, more maybe solo-ish to that extent. I would do that. But I would just do prostitution. I would be an escort, prostitute, sex worker. I gotta stop saying prostitution. That's not the word for that no more. It's sex worker. I would probably sell box, but I probably wouldn't do porn. Or, like, sell a girlfriend experience. Or be a sugar baby. Or do something of some type of kink-related activity for money, like a femdom or a financial dom, something like that, and take people's money. Yeah. Or the girl in Atlanta who went to Paris and was giving golden showers out and getting paid $1,000 to pee on people. Carisha, please.
I just...
You selling fuck tapes. You cannot say anything. You cannot say anything about how I'm going to do my side hustle. I ain't joking.
But I was talking about prostitution.
I'm sorry that I used that word. It was so old. That was such an aggressive word.
I don't like that word.
They're just selling a little cat. Just a little bit. How many of you, like, I wouldn't be on the stroll. Prostitution is giving stroll. It's giving pimp.
Yeah.
It's giving John. It's giving backhand slap. Where the fuck is my money, bitch?
Do niggas still pay for pussy?
With all these girls going on dates to fucking Philippe and fucking Mastro's and fucking Fleming's and all these damn places.
You think they really fucking?
Getting flued out and going on shopping sprees and having a fuck. The payment to fuck is a $4,000
right,
Chanel
but they'll
bag.
never say it.
They gonna say they're gonna say they're not tricking.
Reparations.
They're gonna say this is just how it is. It's the lifestyle that they live. But you're paying for pussy. Because you speak to 9 out of 10 of those men and they're gonna tell you that I'm paying to play. They don't want to be known as a trick, but they're tricking. It's for pussy.
Paying to play.
Paying to play. So do men still buy pussy? Yes. I think that is the oldest profession in this world. Let's not say country, this world. I really feel like them pharaohs and them ancient bitches, they was pussy popping. In Egypt, to become the queen, the head mistress. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Kings and queens shit only though, luxury shit. And I mean gold. That's it. I don't know why you upset at me. But yeah, my taboo side job would probably be escorting.
Okay. Click that link.
Don't talk to me like that.
Sorry.
Common theme this week. So this is from a podcaster that I listened to, and I've had this in my bookmarks for how long? Shit, well over 2 months. It's scenario based. Have you ever had amazing sex with somebody, right? Can I get through?
Sure.
But only one time. And you were content with never having to have sex with them again. Like, it was amazing. First time having sex, out the gate, out the gusto. Shit was bomb. But you were content on never having to have sex with them ever again.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask some questions. We don't gotta get deep.
All right.
Unless you want to.
I'm ready. Bring it.
Not a goddamn competition.
Bring it.
Slow down. What was the situation between the two of you?
Friends.
Friends? So this is somebody you knew?
Yeah.
Okay.
Know him now.
Friends? No, I'm not. Could you not? Be serious.
Sorry. All right.
No, stay unserious. Anyway. Girl, I just set it up. Cause it's like you have sex with somebody one time and it's amazing. Why wouldn't you do it again? Why would you? And even if because
I know the nigga that he is. I don't. That one time I got a taste of it. I got to feel what it was, and I'm good. I don't have to have it again. Like I don't want that drama. I don't want him to make me cry.
You knew it. You were saving yourself on an emotional standpoint.
Emotional, like even
that
like,
actually
pussy, physical, like everything.
Oh
Like,
my god.
Like, I'm good. I had it. I'm good. Like, I just smile when I see him.
Cause you know.
Yeah, it's good.
Life you've lived. I love it. I love that shit. I'm gonna be honest. Sex with somebody one time and one time only. Yes. Like more than one, two. About 2 or 3 times, maybe. I don't remember. Different people. But I wasn't content. And not because it was good. I just so that I can't relate to this. Cause anybody that I had sex with and it was good, not even the first time, but it good the first time, we kept fucking.
Yeah.
Kept fucking. Mutual. Oh, we're gonna do this. Oh, this is something that we're gonna do? Okay, fuck, buddy. Oh, bad. And that was it. Because it was good that first time. Even came back and gave people maybe like a second chance. Shit bomb. Oh, we go together? Okay, that's cool. That's fine. I can't have something hit me. I can't have something hit like that. I've been searching all day for something that I can't find. And then I found it.
Search and rescue.
Like, I can't. I wouldn't be content. I would be upset that I don't have access to the thing that I want. Like
I knew how I was going into it.
Let me tell you something. That's very self-aware. That is a level of restraint that is beautiful on that aspect. Like, you know what this person would bring.
Self-aware queen.
Accolades. Because nobody wants to be getting fake kidnapped for dick. I don't ever want to get to that. Allegedly. I don't ever want to get to that point. I don't want to get there. I don't want to be there. I don't want to know what that feels like.
It skyrocketed.
That shit would hit. Ooh, the white cheddar ones would hit right now. I gotta go to Walgreens.
Extra cheese. The glass.
Damn Ridges. That's how you know the cheese on top or the cheese on top. Just a cracker. No free promo. But nah, I can't relate to that. This girl said they ghosted me. I ain't have no other choice. That means she would have went the fuck back. That means she said I would have went the fuck back every week. You had amazing sex with somebody and they ghosted you?
Why?
They were getting married. They just had to get that shit out their system. Don't want to get addicted. You can relate.
It's not about being addicted. Sasha, you know how I am. It's not about to be. You know how I am.
Because we both got what we wanted. Okay, whatever. Ooh, it was cool. Really nice. Didn't need to happen, but I was curious. The sex is great, but unfulfilling. I have to feel connected to desire and thoroughly enjoy sexual experiences.
Not me.
I get that now more than ever. I didn't. This has not always been true, but I get that now. We weren't compatible in any other way. So one time was fine for me. He was on my takedown list since high school.
Oh.
I only needed the one time.
Oh. Ooh.
Right, Miss Couture, little freaky ass.
Okay.
But yeah, I wish I could relate to it, but it was very interesting, the one-time factor. Like, not even 3.
Oh, y'all smoking up in here.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you.
Okay. What are your 3 non-negotiables in a relationship? So 3 non-negotiables. So before like you even like get like, you know, you and this nigga y'all talking, whatever, y'all start developing something, you starting to feel him like whatever.
Are we in a relationship or are we going to be in, we're getting to...
You're getting
okay,
like,
so we're dating to get there. We're getting serious.
Yeah, you're getting serious. And before, like, what are your 3 like non-negotiables to be like, if these 3 things show up, you're like, I'm out.
If those 3 things show up,
like, or like what are the 3 things that he has to have or like do like?
Wait, those are 2 different things. 3 things that will make me leave the relationship.
No. So 3 things like non-negotiable, like just like when you're for you like to seal and secure the relationship, like. Okay.
So if I see these 3 things, there's no way there's gonna be any relationship between us.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Any type of
like non-negotiables, like you have to have this or no.
Oh, something that he has to have.
Yes, like you had to have this or no. Like mine is you have to be nice to your mom.
That I was gonna say.
That's number 1 for me. You have to be nice to your mom.
He has to be family. He has to
family.
Be
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Family oriented.
Mm-hmm.
Be not. Family oriented. Tailored to what your family dynamic is.
In both ways. Yeah. So both.
Because there are some people that I support cutting off.
Yeah.
Members of their family, the entirety of their family, if it speaks to any type of trauma, if it speaks to any type of, just. I can't get along with these people, this, that, and the third. It's better for me to cut them off in any capacity than to sit there and be miserable. Like, it's a self-awareness factor. I do support that, but there's something about a nigga that really loves being family-oriented, being around his family, and not on some like it's out of obligation. Like, they really love being around their family. Like, it shows a nurturing standpoint in some men even when it's not their kids, they're dealing with their cousins, their little nieces, their nephews, stuff like that. That speaks to that. Like, you got to have some form of family orientation for me to really rock with you on that level. Because I'm very family oriented. Even when we beef and we still come together and do what we have to do, there is a certain understanding of the dynamics of who we help out and all that. What? Oh my God!
Are you gonna open it?
Yeah.
Right.
So
I just wanted some. Sorry.
Okay. Why would you make my bed?
So that's 1 for us.
Family orientation.
So that we had that. Okay. So number 2. This is what I'm going to say. So please don't take any offense to this, what I'm about to say. But I'm going to break it down because clearly what I have to know is I have to break certain things down. I have to thoroughly explain myself. Okay. All right. Do I know that in 2023, everybody has kids? Basically, yes. So, what I'm going to say is, do I prefer a man that doesn't have kids?
I got a feeling you were going here.
Yes. However, if you have a kid or whatever, like, that's fine. I'm putting my cap. I'm sorry, 1 kid. I can't do more than 1.
I'm surprised you said any.
But I can't do more than 1. This is just what I'm like. That's
you have your experiences. Yes. You have your reasons. Yes. So who gonna check you?
I can deal with 1. And then if you are, of course you have to be an active father, of course. However, I have been, I go on my goddamn TikTok spiral rabbit hole or whatever.
Of course.
And there are situations where, the person is not with their child all the time or whatever. Long story short is I want to see legal documents that you are in the process of, getting
custody arrangement.
Yes, I have to see it. I have to. I'm sorry, I have to. Because it's just an experience. You know what I'm saying? That I dealt with
with a deadbeat. So I know for me as a woman, If I'm taking on actually pursuing and being in a relationship with somebody and they have a kid, I'm not dealing with no nigga that's a fucking deadbeat. So I have to be okay with them being in their child's life or children's life.
I gotta see what's going on. I gotta see what's going on because I can't take. He said, she said. I can't. I need to see. I need to see the shit. I have to.
I've only had
That's for me.
I've only had one experience where somebody had a child, and I'm not gonna lie. I know they're gonna be like, bitch, shut up, but I didn't have the adverse experience.
No, that's fine.
No. But listen, no. But this is going to say this.
I would want that.
And they had one child. Granted, was the child very young? Yes. And were some aspects where they would be like, red flag on that one. It wasn't really an issue for me. Mm-hmm. Granted, I really don't think that I could handle if it was more than one child. Mm-hmm. Or even, and even more than that, more than one child, more than one baby mother. What's worse? Multiple baby mothers or multiple children by the same woman?
Multiple baby mothers, because you have to deal with way too many
personalities.
This and that. But like, I would rather it just be the one mom. And
some people say multiple children by that one person because that means they really love that motherfucker, and that bond is strong as shit.
I mean, but I would want it to be though because y'all have kids. It would make
me feel more secure in the aspects of, okay, so you do, you're not adhered to commitment to a certain extent. Like, it was a situation where this was a long-term thing. Maybe it didn't work out.
I don't want no friction. I don't want to come in. I'm telling you. I don't want to come in no shit where I don't want to come in that shit. I'm not dealing with no baby mama. I want to be able, like, if God willing, like, if God really, the universe sets the shit up for me with a man I'm going to be with the kid already, whatever, I would want that relationship with their child's mother to be great. Like, come on. I don't got time for that. Like,
this goes out for all my baby mamas. Sorry, y'all.
So that's my 2. What's your 2?
Okay.
What's your second one?
My second one, so you're saying one kid is fine.
One kid is fine. But I'm saying, like, one kid is fine, but if there's, Rocky shit, I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see the proof. I have to.
I do want you to be. I can't have, like, I want somebody that's going to be emotionally intelligent. Mm-hmm. You have to be emotionally intelligent. I know therapy is a touchy point for people, but I do want somebody that is open to therapy, even if it's not necessarily individual therapy for that time being, or they have some type of other form of therapy. Could be a shaman, could be a life coach, a mentor, even to a certain extent on a religious standpoint. Because I know a lot of people, their pastor or somebody of a high regard in a religious stature, they're their, what's the fucking word I'm looking for? Oh shit, that's not religious and fuck.
It's okay.
That's their, that's their counselor in some way, shape, or form. But I need somebody that has emotional intelligence. That's a broad term. So whatever tailors to me as an individual, whatever, self-awareness, compassion, all these different things. The ability to take accountability. Whatever I need in my relationship for me, I need that person to have emotional intelligence so that we can really grow and cultivate things. Because when somebody cannot function on a mental standpoint where it's like you know right from wrong when it comes to dealing with other people, I can't fucking deal with that. So emotional intelligence is number 2.
Okay. Number 3. You gotta at least be making some kind of coin.
I hear you.
You have to at least be making some kind of coin.
And that's why it sucks that
that's just what I'm knowing. I'm knowing. It's just me knowing. It's just me, Sasha, like knowing like who I am, what I can already do for myself, and things that I want to do with my partner. I want to travel. Like I'm saying, I want to travel. I want to go places. I don't want to like. I
get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. It's. I was gonna say ambition. You have to have some kind of drive.
Yes. Yes.
I don't care if you are working in the same company since you were 18. You've been there since then. You don't have a college degree. I don't give a fuck.
I don't care about that shit.
I don't give a fuck about educational accolades. I don't care about any of those things. I want to know that you have ambition and you have drive, whether it is in school, whether it is in a company that you've been at since you were 18 years old and you just want to keep excelling, you want to keep propelling. Because what I can't take is somebody that is stuck and complacent in where they are and they're allowing their fear. Because I can identify that it's fear and I get that to a certain extent. So I can have grace with you, but I don't have to accept the fact that your fear is crippling you from moving on to the next plateau. Like, you have no desire to want to do better or to change your circumstance if you don't like where you are. That takes a certain amount of drive.
Girl, ambition, like that. Like,
ambition.
that's my thing. Like, that shit right there is it, because it just shows me, like, how you're, like your ambition, like, to want to grow and move whatever profession that you do. And also, like,
that's just
your
sexy.
drive, like, it's sexy. Also, like, your drive when it comes, like, to me, like,
I do believe when you're people that set certain tones of being intentional in certain places, it does help with other areas in their life. When I was intentional about, being in the relationship that I was in, I saw that transferred into other parts of my life where I might have been a little lackluster on starting a side gig for some residual income. When I might have been lackluster in work, I want to work hard, do better work so nobody bothers me when I want to play. You get what I'm saying? Like, it gives a certain amount of motivation. So I get it. Like, at the end of the day, there's certain things that I think will transfer into other things. Like, if I say ambition, somebody might say, well, I want him to be financially stable. But I always think, to me, I don't need the richest man in the fucking room.
Because, I mean, I'm not going to say financially stable because my shit be fucking rocking over here.
Exactly. I don't need
my shit be rocking over. I'm not going to sit there and say
I do want somebody that's ambitious.
Ambitious, like.
No, financially stable. Like, some people think that financially stable is rich. And some people think that financially stable is, well, they know what to do with their money. They know how to make their money work for them. I don't believe that rich equates to financially stable because you could be rich with money and you could be lacking in so many other things. Yeah. So when it comes down to that, I'm not going to say anything with finances because like, I do believe that somebody is ambitious and hardworking. I do believe that those people, even if it's later in life and if you really want to hold on and support that person, I do believe that they'll end up becoming wealthy in some way. They'll become wealthy in some aspect. So I guess certain things that you might see as your top three. What?
Like Lawrence.
I mean, yeah. She did. She
wasn't able to go on no vacation, no nothing.
But that for 4 years, he was depressed for 3 years. He was on the couch altogether for 4 years.
Damn.
No, they were together for 5 years. The last 2 years,
he was on the couch.
He was depressed on the couch. And 24 months. I could math.
Yeah, damn.
I could math a little bit.
All right, baby, we're going to have to get up, baby. We're going to have to get up, baby. We're going to have to get up, baby.
She was from episode 1. Y'all go back.
Remember they was in the convenience store? Remember they was in the...
Issa, you buying panties? They was in the CVS.
Yeah, the CVS.
Or the Rite Aid, some shit. Son, if you have never watched Insecure... or you want to just watch it over, even if you watch it, just like, I don't know. That's some critical. I feel like Insecure is critically acclaimed. It's gonna go down as a legendary show.
Yeah, I love it.
It's gonna go down as a legendary show. Watching it the second time, I feel like I was more shook with the shit that I was watching. Like, it was relatable when we were watching it, but when I say goosebumps, because it was 10 times more relatable, especially the really deep, hard parts of that show.
Yeah.
With like growth. And where you want to be career-wise with Issa. Molly thinking she going to be alone, not wanting to be her true self when it comes to these motherfucking niggas. The last season with Molly with the estate shit for her parents. When I say trigger. Yeah, Insecure hit better. It hit crazier the second time. And I don't go back and watch shows, but when I saw that it was on Netflix, I said, this is gonna be one of those shows I go back and watch. It's a rarity for me, but... yeah, and it was triggering. And I cried the last episode again. Because Issa and Molly making up when she was in that wedding dress. That scene.
Who got married again? Molly, right?
Molly.
To that bald head boy.
Yeah. Torian.
Yeah.
The bald headed boy is crazy. All right, let's do miscellaneous. What you picking? What we doing? Hey.
Pick 3.
Let's get to it. Bookmarks. Rocky, how you feeling over there? You good?
Hello.
You're just staring. Ooh, stop being so still.
Duty.
There we go. What the fuck was that? Is it like a hesitation jump kick?
I don't know.
Goddamn ninja. You're an adult now, so you have to pick 3.
Okay.
A full-time job.
Oh.
A consistent work schedule. A sex life. The will to live. A fridge with actual good food in it. And the last one large coffee. This some old shit.
Have to pick how much?
Gotta pick 3 out of
active sex
6.
life.
Let me know if you need me to repeat.
What is the will for life? What is that?
The will to live.
What is like so like
the will to want to continue in this world.
The will to live.
Sex and will. Sex and will.
And food in my fridge. I could be on benefits.
So you wouldn't want a full-time job.
Nope, don't want to work.
You don't want a consistent workout schedule.
Oh, I thought you said work schedule.
Workout.
Okay, then I'll just I'll do it. The will to live, active sex life, and the workout schedule. Because I don't need a lot of food in my fridge. Because I need to get rid of shit.
You took food away.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this one's going to be so fucking tricky. But definitely number 1 is a will to live. I need a will to live. Like, what are we doing this for?
Yeah.
A will to live. A sex life. Because, baby. A sex life. I'm not going to pick food. Because I don't want food to rule who I am as a person.
Right. And gluttony.
She does.
Stop, Rocky.
What Jesus and them has said. I do like working out. But I'm not as consistent as I need to be right now anyway. So we'll work on it. A will to live is good. The coffee, come on, y'all. But some people would pick that shit. Some people would absolutely pick that shit. I think it's going to be a will to live, a sex life, and a full-time job.
Okay.
Because I need that money.
I don't want to work. Benefits.
I was going to say maybe the constant sex life, I could get paid and that could be my job. 2 for 1 special.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Hey.
Episode 140, y'all.
If I Said What I Said podcast starring your girl Jazzy. Oops. You can follow me on Instagram at Jazzy, of course. You can follow the podcast on Instagram at I Said What I Said podcast. And make sure you like and subscribe and tell a friend about us on YouTube at I Said What I Said space podcast.
Yes. So when you hear this podcast, review, rate us, like us on all platforms, all your listening and streaming platforms for podcasts. You can follow us on TikTok at I Said What I Said Pod 1. And you can follow us on Twitter at ISWIS Pod. I Said What I Said Podcast.
Period.
Bye.
Bye.